know your basic stitches and things like zippers, buttonholes, and so on, you might want to try your hand at an actual project. So one of the projects I've prepared for you to learn is making a zippered pouch. You can make it with a stand bottom. So you've got a cute little cosmetic bag like this. You can decorate it as well. Or maybe in a larger size for a wash bag to keep all your toiletries in. Or you could use one in a sturdier fabric, like this one I'm using for my sewing supplies. In order to make your zippered pouch or wash bag, you will need only a few things. You choose the size that you want, but you want a rectangle of outside fabric. I'm making this one for my son, so I've got a cute little hippo out at the front. You also want a lining fabric because this pouch is fully lined, so it looks beautiful from the inside and outside. Cut in the same size. And this is optional. You can insert something that is called wadding or padding. It just adds a little bit of structure and softness to the bag. It makes it stand up a little bit better as well, but you can omit this step if you want to. And finally, you need a zipper that is at least the length of the top of your pouch. Now you can see I've cut this in pairs, so I actually have two of the same size for both the outside and the inside fabric. The first thing I'm going to do, because I do want this wadding, is I'm going to attach it to my main fabric pieces. And because I don't want it to show on the outside, I will go and sew it onto the inside of the fabric. The seam allowance I'm using today for this pouch is 1 centimeter. So I want to sew this on with less than a centimeter. So I'm using 1/2 centimeter or the edge of the presser foot. So you can see how I place the wadding underneath my main fabric piece. And I've placed the edge of the fabric against the edge of the presser foot here. And now you can increase your stitch length. So on this machine, I'm making my length longer. So if I wanted to, I could pull it out again. So I'm going up to 4. If you have a dial stitch length, you would just move it on to a larger number. When you're ready to sew, keep the edge aligned. Put your needle down to pivot. I might just go one step further there. And keep going all the way around. So here I can go just a little bit further still. Okay, lift your needle up and you can cut your thread and do the same for the other side. And if you like, you can even cut it so that it's just a tiny little bit shorter than your edge. When you sew your pieces of fabric together, it gives you a little bit of a better view of where the actual fabric ends rather than where the fluff goes. And you do that on both sides. I'm just going to do the other side now, and I'll see you back in a moment.